This is Ermy Q&A show, episode number 1. This first question comes from Ella, who writes, I've been studying Spanish for a while and kind of lost motivation, but I'm starting once again and relearning lessons. It's been really hard for me to remember verb conjugations. Do you have any tips on that? Yes, Ella, I love your question because most people, including me, when they first start learning a language like Spanish, they do struggle with remembering all those endings, don't they? I have a few tips for you and also for all the people that are learning languages like Spanish, such as Italian or Portuguese or French. So, tips number 1 is to spot patterns. Let's take a look at the present tense table for regular verbs in Spanish. You can see that there are some patterns here. For example, you can see immediately that the I form for every single group of verb has got a no as an ending. That is a pattern. Also, if you look from the top to the bottom of the AR verb, you can see that there is an A in every single ending, except for the I form. In fact, you have as, you have I, you have amos, eyes, and there is an A. So that is a pattern that will help you to remember them better. And the reason why you remember them better is that you're not learning items in isolation anymore, but you are actually grouping items into a meaningful chunk for you. Tip number 2 is to find out how you actually learn, or how you actually remember things. In fact, every single person has a different way to remember things. For example, for me, I remember things when I make a song out of it. For other people, they like writing. They write over and over and over the same thing, and that's how they remember. For other people, it may be just speaking it, saying it out loud. So find out how you can remember things best. And if you need help on that, there is an article I wrote on my website, The Language Rose, which is find out your learning superpowers. I'll put a link below so you can go and check it out and find out how you learn best. And finally, tip number 3 is to practice. I did some research for you and I found out a website that is called listeningpractice.org. On this website, you can actually practice every verb conjugation because there are quizzes that you can personalize in order to practice, say, the 20 most popular verbs in Spanish or the 50 most popular verbs in Spanish. Check it out. And also for other people that are learning either Italian or French or Portuguese, on that website you can find quizzes to practice the verbs in those languages too. And that's it for today. I hope that this helps you, Ella, and I hope it helps other people that are watching, they are learning verbs. I know it can be intimidating at first, but no, don't worry, the more you practice, the better you become. And I'll leave a comment and tell me what is your tip to remember verb conjugation. And if you'd like more resources for learning languages, go to my website, languagerose.com, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye. This first question comes from Ella, who writes, I've been studying Spanish for a while and kind of motivation, right? This is my hair flip. What the hell?